we're going to really get into this series. It was called Automan, right?
You're right, Automan.
And it was on ABC back in 83, 84.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. And only, get this, 12 out of the 13 episodes they made actually ever aired.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a weird one. So what was Automan all about?
Well, it was about this guy, Walter Nebicher. He's a cop who's also like a crazy good computer programmer.
Okay.
So he makes this AI program, right, to fight crime, and it can make this holographic superhero, Automan.
Oh, wow.
Short for Automatic Man, obviously.
Okay.
So basically, you got this digital superhero coming out of the computer at night to fight crime.
Really stepping out of the computer.
It's crazy, right?
That's so cool. So how did this, like, digital guy work in the real world?
Well, that's the thing. Automan, he wasn't just stuck in the computer. He could actually come out and, fight bad guys and everything.
Oh, wow.
He even had this, like, secret identity. He pretended to be a government agent named Otto J. Mann.
Clever.
Yeah, and only Walter and his friend Roxanne Caldwell, they knew his real deal.
So much potential for stories there, right?
Right, and it gets even more interesting. Get this. Walter could actually merge with Automan.
No way. Like, become one?
Yeah, become one. They would combine their minds and their skills.
Whoa.
Oh, and when they merged, Walter, he would get Automan's powers, like being totally invulnerable.
What? That's like a huge upgrade.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
And then there's also Automan's sidekick, Cursor.
Okay, who's that?
Well, imagine like a floating, like geometric shape.
Okay.
And it can make real objects, like out of thin air.
Really? Anything?
Pretty much. They had some really creative stuff with that.
Yeah, like what kind of cool gadgets did they have?
So, Cursor could make this car, the Autocar, looked like a Lamborghini Countach.
Oh, nice.
And a helicopter, the Autochopper, kind of like a Bell Jet Tranger helicopter.
Wow.
And get this, there's mention of like a futuristic plane, a motorcycle, even a handgun and a guitar.
Whoa. Yeah.
It got a little out there, even for a superhero show. Like, the Autocar could make 90-degree turns.
No way.
Yeah, and the Autochopper could land anywhere.
You hope for good suspension.
Right.
So how did Automan look? I mean, he was a hologram, right?
Oh, he visually really cool.
Yeah.
So his costume, it was like glowing. And they used this special material from 3M. It's called retro-reflective sheeting and like polished plates.
Okay.
And they used chroma key, that green screen thing to add effects.
Okay.
And the vehicles, they appeared in this awesome digital way.
What, like they just popped up?
Well, kinda. Cursor would use these wireframe animations to make them appear.
Really? Like computer graphics?
Yeah, and they used black props with reflective tape for it to work.
That's cool. Very Tron looking.
Right. It was really unique for the time.
I bet.
So there had to be a downside to all this, right?
Haha, every superhero needs a weakness.
Exactly. So Automan's big problem was daylight.
What, he didn't like the sun?
Well, his power would drain super fast in daylight.
Huh.
They said it was because of how much electricity he used.
Oh, I see.
So he mostly fought crime at night.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it added a whole other layer to the stories,
Yeah, for sure. So what about the other characters? The people around Walter?
Oh, right. Well, there were his bosses, Captain Boyd and Lieutenant Curtis.
Okay.
Boyd, he was not a tech guy at all.
Uh-huh.
And they both thought Automan was like some FBI agent or something.
Really?
Yeah, and Boyd, he totally preferred Curtis over Walter.
Like Curtis was the star.
Yeah, like the perfect cop in his eyes. Kind of like the classic underdog story with the clueless boss.
Ha ha, I love that.
So why do you think this show didn't last very long? It had a really cool idea. The visuals were awesome.
Well, it seems like a few things went wrong.
Yeah.
They put it up against some pretty popular shows, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, and TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes.
Oh, tough competition.
Yeah, and they said the special effects were really expensive.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and the ratings weren't good enough.
So they canceled it after just 12 episodes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's wild to compare it to Tron,
How so?
Well, Tron, the human goes into the computer world, but in Automan, it's the computer guy who comes into our world.
That's a great point. And Cursor's kind of like Bit from Tron, that helpful AI.
Totally. They were both tapping into that whole digital thing that was just starting back then.
Yeah, just from different angle. So it makes you think, right?
About.
Like, with all the technology we have now, what would a modern Automan look like?
Yeah, good question.
Could you imagine that? With today's CGI and stuff, they could really make those superheroes and digital worlds come to life?
Absolutely. It'd be amazing.
Right. I'd love to see it.
Me too. All right, so we got to wrap up. But think about that, listeners. What would a modern Automan be like? Hit us up on social media and let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know. Thanks for joining us.
And remember, folks, if you're looking for more deep dives into, well, everything, make sure you subscribe. We're here every week, taking it beyond the surface, and we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye. Bye.